Good evening. My name is Anna Caesar. I'm class of 2014. I am running for Public Relations Officer for Student Government Association. I want to engage the student from the Mongolia community in Student Government Association event planning. I want students to be aware of all the activities hosted by SGA. I plan to create flyers, posts on social networking sites, and hand banners. I would like to gather suggestions from the students about how to reach them more effectively. In addition to creating awareness, I want this campus to be lively for every student. I know what it takes to be a leader and act upon it. I have previous experience in student government. My senior year, I was elected to be my high school student government president. And the previous, as a junior, I was assistant treasurer. As leader of my school, I made many decisions in favor of the well-being of the student body and the school in general. I understand that being a leader of a school comes with hard work, dedication, and a lot of responsibilities. To best fulfill the position of public relations, one has to be efficient, prompt, and accessible. I believe that I possess all of these characteristics. If I'm elected for SGA Public Relations Officer, my mission will be to encourage more students to participate in SGA events and meetings so they can voice their opinions and help SGA make the Mongolia College experience the best it can be. With your support, I promise to make the next academic year unforgettable. I would like to conclude with a quote from my favorite president, Abraham Lincoln. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so unto the end. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anna. Next up is Kristen.
Hi, my name is Kirsten Thuring, K-I-R, from the class of 2014. I am a firm believer that the key to success of any community is communication. We at Mount Holyoke need an open link between the SGA and our community, and I'll make it a mission to make sure that SGA is more accessible to all. Now, I am currently involved in our SGA as the Hall Senator for Brigham. I know how our SGA functions, and I know many of the SGA members who I would be working with next year if elected. Being involved and acquainted with many different types of people is crucial to knowing how to best communicate. I have a few examples of my involvement with several groups here at Mount Holyoke. The crew team is one of my opportunities to improve not only my teamwork skills, but also my leadership skills as a coxswain. I learned to work alongside many different types of people in Blanchard's kitchen, coffee bar, and cashier station. I am relied upon and responsible for getting students to their commitments in Holyoke. As I tutor students and as I teach off-campus flute lessons, I am constantly working on my effective communication skills. If elected, I can handle the large time commitment required, as demonstrated in my aforementioned commitments. In conclusion, you should know that I aim to please, and I don't stop until I do. My hard work ethic drives me to not stop at what I've done, but keep going for more. Communication is at the heart of the public relations officer position, so I'd like you to please feel free to come talk to me. Thank you.
I think your name is spelled correctly on the ballot. I'll just double check that for tomorrow, though. Anna, can you come back up? Do we have any questions for our PR officer candidates? Yes, Matt.
What ideas do you have for effective communication between Senate and the E-Board and the student body?
Hi, I'm planning actually to meet with the representative of each committee, so I can know what they're talking about, and that way I can actually engage and explain it to the community by emails, flyers, and also the news flash, which is very accessible to everyone. Thank you.
I would say I would keep in touch by frequent casual conversation and communication. I would definitely make it accessible and be very open and just have people make a way that everyone can it's really easy to voice your opinions. And of course that would take some, planning what would be the best method for that. But I think that knowing several groups of people and how they respond would be very important to that.
Any other questions for the PR officers? Jess?
Do you have any suggestions for improving the news flush?
I think the news flush is very good. Maybe make it, it's very concise as it is, but I'd say just get the bare details of it. Make sure that, proofreading everything, making sure everything is clear and concise as it can be.
Other than being concise and clear, I think it should be, instead of coming out every 2 weeks, I think it should be every week, because every week something new comes up. So it would be ideal that everyone knows what is going on every week and not every 2 weeks. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we have time for one more question for these ladies, if there is one. Yes, in the back?
Do you have any computer skills that are related to the flyers or anything to get out to the community?
Right now, I work in the president's office, so as a helper to the executive assistant to the president, my job is to make flyers and to do all this type of jobs. So I do have the skill in the computer, if you can say it that way. So I do know how to work on those things and how to promote flyers and all that. Thank you.
Being acquainted with the computer, my schedule's on it, I'm always on it, it's always up. And as far as the posters, on my personal statement, you may have seen that I was one of the Relay for Life captains at my old school, and I was the one who people would always come to me for, oh, can you get a poster to help this? Can you tell people about this? I was the poster person, so I have a lot of experience in that.
Thank you, ladies.